Fight Diaries. Oi, it's fight day, baby. Yeah, I've been slacking. I didn't do week 3 or week 4, but the reason is it was go time, it was serious time. Obviously, I had the new opponent, which I made, which I only found out about 3 weeks after getting a different opponent. So I didn't really want to post too much. I wanted to just kind of keep my head down and now focus and not give away all the gems. So obviously, this video is going to come out after the fight. So I'll have more footage, but I didn't really record much, to be honest. Weighed in yesterday, did a bit of a weight cut, not too mad. I probably should have recorded it, but I didn't want to. Yesterday, just so you guys, just for context, you can see how ham I'm looking. Yesterday I was 84.6 kilos on the scale. Today I'm a bit heavier, so I've been refueling, got my carbs in, but I'm still looking lean. I'm still in good shape. So yeah, fight ready. I wouldn't say I'm that nervous. I think once I get there, I will be nervous. Once I'm like walking to the ring, I'm pretty sure the adrenaline and the nerves are gonna like take over. But you need nerves. You need a good healthy dose of nerves. It's my first fight. I've never had a fight. Of course I'm gonna be nervous. So I'm expecting that. The weight cut. Let's talk about the weight cut, man. Let me talk about the whole journey of actually losing weight. Mate. So, basically, let me just recenter this. So, basically, when I got the message, when I got asked if I want to have my first fight, I was around 92 or 93 kilos. That was 5 weeks ago now, so I had 5 weeks to prepare. So at first I said to the coach, I'll do it at 87. Then I was like, you know what, maybe I could push it to 85. So I told him 85. But in my mind, I was saying 87. I told him 85 after I told him 87. So got matched at 85. But I really want to talk about the weight loss. So cool. Basically, my first thing was, let me just get below 90. Once I'm below 90, I think I'll be fine. So I was probably below 90 after like 2 weeks. Then on the weekends, I would go out and eat. My weight would go up. Usually I would just consider it to be water weight. So that was fine. And I just maintained just like slightly below 90. Then my goal was to get into fight week at like 88 kilos. So all I've got to do is just drop the 3 kilos, which will be fine. So what I ended up doing is basically I got to fight week. That Saturday, I had steak, I had chips, but that was my only meal for the day. And my body kind of held on to it a little bit. So I woke up on the Sunday morning, 88.5. And that was after a 10K run on the Sunday. And I basically had one meal as well. Because sometimes on the weekends, I'll just have one meal a day. That just helps me because I know I want to enjoy my food. I don't want to be on those strict diet. I already eat clean throughout the week. So like being strict on the weekend is like mental torture. So did that, boom. Fight week, 88.5 kilos. I know I've got to step on the scales at 85 kilos for the weigh-in. It's a virtual weigh-in, so we've got to do it at home, which was cool. Not at home, but at the gym. So, cool. Come to fight week, 88 kilos. And then I did all my research and I worked out what the best thing for me to do was. I was going to cut carbs, I was going to do some water loading, and I was going to cut my salt and fiber. So what I did was carbs less than 50 grams every day, salt pretty much no salt, pretty much, that was probably the hardest part. And then fiber, that was fairly easy, but I eat lots of fruit with skin, like I eat lots of potatoes with skin, but yeah, no fiber. So I was basically keto. So lots and lots of chicken. Then the water loading. The water loading was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. The first day was pretty bad. I did 5 liters on a Sunday, 5 liters on a Monday, 2.5 liters on Tuesday, 1.25 liters on Wednesday, and then less than 400 milliliters on the Thursday. And basically, I was peeing so much in the first 2 days. Then the peeing started to slow down. But even on the day where I only drank 400 liters, I was still peeing. Obviously, there's a science behind it. And then basically, I didn't want to do like some mad water cutting. Just thought like, it's only an amateur fight. I'm not trying to kill myself. So what I did was the night before, I just had obviously I usually shower, I just had a hot bath because I know that I'll sweat a bit more. So I wake up, I should be on weight. So had a hot bath. I ended up going to bed around 85 Well, I stepped on the scale 85.65 kilos, and I was like, you know what, let me have 150 grams of water, which works out to be just over 150 mils. So I had some water and a bit of a fizzy drink, which brought me up to 55.8. And I just thought, well, overnight, yeah, what I was doing, I was tracking how much weight I lost every night. Overnight, I'd lose a kilo, at least. So I just thought, I'll lose a kilo by sleep. So I'll be 85 in the morning, go to the gym, do the weigh-in. The weigh-in was at 12 p.m. So I was still a bit dehydrated in the morning. Anyway, woke up, went to do the weigh-in, 12 o'clock, boom, I'll get a video, but you can see I look good, all right? So that's pretty much been the last 2 weeks. Obviously, I didn't do that Diaries 3 and 4. So the last 2 weeks has just been, obviously, fight week, which was this week's no trading, just like doing a bit of running and just kind of moving around. The week before was my last hard week, bit of sparring, hard pads, but nothing crazy, just more like tactical and, you know, be wary of this, be wary of that, you know, just like, yeah, game planning stuff. So the last 2 weeks have been pretty light, which for most people that fight, that's pretty much how they do it anyway. So yeah, now it's all just controlling the nerves, controlling the mindset. Even doing stuff like this is good for me, because even I'm talking about the fight, my mind is not fixated on the fight. I'm like, fuck it, bro, I'm ready to go, whatever the weather. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I think that, you know, I don't think this is something I could do all the time, because I take it so seriously. Like, I'm really locked in, and I think like it hasn't really been affecting me like work-wise or anything like that. But in my mind, if I know I've got a fight, I just like, I know I'm just locked in, bro. I'm training, obviously I train all the time, and I basically substituted like I used to go gym 3 days a week. I substituted just for another pad session, more bag work, more running. So I just basically intensified what I was already doing. So I already trained every day. That's my lifestyle anyway. So I just intensified that. But I don't think I could operate at this intensity all the time. And after this, like, I really want to like I'm focused on the business, but I think I'm gonna put like a extra focus on the business, like to the point where I'm even considering like lowering my training volume overall, just to dedicate more time to like scaling this business, because that's really what my focus is. That's what I want. That's what I need to happen. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of take you along the rest of the day. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit of work right now. We've got to get to the venue at 1:30. I'm gonna pick up one of my teammates in the gym. It's currently 8:28. So yeah, we got some work to do, but I want to get on the laptop, just get some stuff done and make sure that we're fully prepared. And also, I want to be able to take tomorrow like off after I win this fight. I want to relax all day. I want to eat some burgers, relax. I don't want to cook, nothing. So I want to just get myself sorted now, so that when that time comes, I'm feeling crisp. So I'm going to try and put in as much of the day as possible. Obviously, I don't know if I'll be able to put the fight in here, but if I can get the footage, I will. I'm hoping I can get someone on the team to record as well from their side. But yes, it's fight day. It's fight day. Wish me luck. I don't need luck, bro. I'm coming to take man's head off, man.
Come on, Kenny. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Ready, raw ready.
Some manners don't like me, they try to bad mind me when King comes around. When I say it right, and they use the line like when King comes around. Some just screw me or even see me.
Let's go, champ. Yeah. Channel. Channel with the energy. Combo kick. Let's go, champ. Let's go. Let's go.
And his opponent now entering the ring, fighting out
Mighty
of the
Lion.
blue corner, representing Evolution Combat Academy, Sylvester Brown.
The day after the war. Man, what a fight. Didn't last very long, but unfortunately it ended in a no contest. My opponent kneed me after the ref said stop, and the ref was still holding us. The ref was literally holding us and he kneed me. Couldn't continue. Well, I'm not gonna say I couldn't continue. They asked me if I wanted to continue. I didn't respond, and then I could hear my coach saying I'm gonna get 5 minutes. So I just thought, all right, let me take my full 5 minutes. I didn't get 5 minutes. So yeah, that's the unfortunate ending. I'm about to ice my foot in a bucket right now. Unfortunate ending after all those weeks of training and putting in the work. It ends like that. My opponent said he didn't mean it. I don't know. I looked at the video. I'm gonna put the video in there. The ref was holding us, and the guy was still holding me. He was respectful though. He was cool, but it's fighting. It's a fight game, and you know he's had a fight before. I haven't, but I was fine. And you know what? A big part of it was like I felt like once I got going with my hands, it was quite comfortable. He was dangerous with the knees anyway, and he's trying to be like menacing coming forward, but nothing really bothered me. He had a good jab, but it was quite slow. I was quicker than him. When I started getting my hands going, I felt like I was really starting to light him up a bit. It's just a matter of if that round had played out, I think I would have hurt him, or I would have got at least a standing count. Then the third round, I probably would have. I think if I didn't finish him, I would have got close. But don't get me wrong, he was good. He was good. He was a challenge, and I definitely want to rematch. That was kind of my first thing in my mind. I'm like, I kind of got to do that again, because a no contest is not really, it's a win for nobody, right? And I think I've got the full video of the fight, so let's watch it, let's react. And I'll give you my feedback on the fight in real time. So just so I can sync this up, when I'm editing, I'm just gonna give it a big clap. Right, let's watch. Oh, let's do that again. Let's watch. I'm gonna skip all this face off and stuff. All right, so boom, low kick. He hits me with a low kick. He was good. Like he was a bit taller than me as well. He had like an inch or two. Boom. So you can see I'm really taking my time. But, boom, low kick again. So I was really getting him with the low kicks. He tried to knee, but his knees weren't really getting through, which was, I didn't mind. Like those weren't bothering me. Jab. So, jab. Basically, one of the big issues, and he did really well, was like backing me up. I was going backwards, and I should have really just, at a certain point, like, fuck it, let's stand and trade. Because he wasn't really hurting me. He did have good hands, but well, not fast hands. It was like cumbersome. It's like cumbersome, like heavy blows, but not in a way that hurt. So it was just like, all right, it's minor. Good low kick from him, to be fair. But I think he wasn't throwing low kicks to hurt me. He was just throwing them just to kind of set up his knees, because he was very knee heavy. He was very knee heavy. Everything was knee. So it was like, all right. My jab was better. My hands were better. You can see. But then he's grabbing me. You can't see it on this angle, but he kept, every time I let my hands go, grabbing me. He was good though. Like, I'm not even on the cap, but I know I could beat him. I really want a rematch. I like him though. He's a nice guy, but I need that rematch, bro. So after this round, my coach was basically like, look, you need to just increase the volume. So he wanted me to increase the volume at this stage. He's basically, his instructions, increase the volume. You know, I need 50% more output now. You know what he can do. You've seen his strikes. You know he's kneeing. Like, now you raise yours. I'm like, all right, cool. I've had the first round. I wasn't actually as nervous as I thought I'd be. So the nerves were kind of at bay. So then it was like, okay, let's increase your output now and see what he has for you. Everyone says they think I still won that round. I felt it was 50-50 in there, personally. I don't think, obviously you can't really give the round a draw, but it felt like a draw. It felt like, yeah, you got your bits off, I got my bits off. Now, it's the real fight. So, round 2, this is where you're going to see the foul. So now I'm thinking, yep, low kick, now I'm getting my stuff ready. His knees were good. I'll give him that. Low kick. He didn't like the low kicks. Low kick. He didn't like low kick. Then I started lighting him up with the hands. Caught his teeth. Then he starts holding my arm. Look, you can see him holding my right arm right there. Ref breaks us up, but he don't say nothing. He's not warning nothing. And it's K1. It's not Muay Thai. Low kick again. He was teeping quite a bit, so I started to swipe the teeps, which is good. He was still trying to knee. He needed me a bit low there, but it's whatever. I had to get on with it. Jab. Low kick. He did throw a good knee there. I don't really remember feeling it, but boom, boom, boom. He's at this point, he's holding my arm again, and the ref ain't doing nothing. All right, so here's the foul. Look. You can see the ref. So let's watch this back, because I'm still fuming about this. So look at the ref. Look at the ref. The ref at this stage, this guy's holding me, and this angle's crap, yeah? The guy's holding me, yeah? He's holding me. Look, the ref's holding us now. I can't, obviously you guys are seeing this. So this is at minute, I can't see the minute on my phone for some reason. Can you guys show me the minute? Adjust time and date, adjust location. Well, you can see at this stage, the ref has his hands on us like this. He's saying stop. He's saying stop and hold. Stop and let go. This guy knees me as the ref's holding us. And obviously, protect yourselves at all times. I take the L, to be honest. It's my fault. Like, everyone knows in fighting, protect yourself at all times. So, it was an illegal knee, but I didn't help myself by not protecting myself. And look what his own guy said. If you're gonna break them, break them. And he's talking to the ref because the ref didn't break us properly and gave the guy the opportunity to basically throw an illegal knee. The ref takes a point away from him. The medics didn't give me my 5 minutes. So it's all excuses, it's all hearsay, it is what it is, it's only amateur fight. I want to rematch him. I spoke to him after, I said, bro, we got to do that again. And the ref saying, when I say stop, that means stop. So he knows. But the problem I have is, even their guy's right. If you're going to stop it, bro, get in the middle or at least push us apart. You've given my man the chance to line it up. And again, I should be fucking alert and just, as soon as ref breaks up, push him, go away. But now, that's ringcraft, that's inexperience. Now I know, bro, if the ref says let go, I'm pushing you in your face. Get out of there, bro. I'm not letting you anywhere near me. Now I know, bro. Now I know. And they didn't give me my 5 minutes. I would have taken the 5 minutes and come back. And that pretty much ruined the fight. So overall, like, big respect to my opponent, nice guy and all that. Their gym was courteous and all that, but I definitely think I was well on my way to winning that second round. And then the third round would have either been, I would have just outplayed him or I would have knocked him out. Or at least gave him a count. He was good though, he was strong, he was solid. I just think that it was building up and I was starting to let the hands go. And I was faster than him. That's what I really noticed. I was faster than him. He was powerful, but he wasn't fast. I had the speed on him and I just thought, all right, cool. We can do this. So my first fight didn't go as planned, man. All that training, all the fucking running, only for it to end in a no contest. But that is the fight game. I will be back. I don't know when. I really want to focus on business now. I was focusing on business, but you know, when you're locked in on a fight, you do, like, the type of person I am, I'm not gonna like do the fight half-hearted. I have to be, you know, I had 5 weeks notice for this. 5 weeks I locked in. You know, I want to be able to lock in and not have to like compromise a fight camp or anything like that because I've got stuff going on. So really, I'd want to try and fight within the next 2 months if I'm on the fight again. If not, I'm going to Thailand in June, so we'll see. Right now, my foot is like a balloon. I can't walk, so I'm about to dip my foot in the ice bucket. It's going to be very painful. And then, yeah, we go from there, man. Anyway, thank you for keeping up with the Fight Diaries. Godspeed.